Yes, indeed. What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing, and I'm back at it with another post-fight review, probably the last one for the night. King Nyambayer, off a 2-week notice, steps up in weight, comes and fights the interim WBA champion, 15-0 with 6 KOs. Chris Little, B-Hop, Chris Primetime, Colbert. Now, Chris Colbert, being the bigger fighter, he handled his business in there. You know, King Tug was a game fighter. He came off the gate throwing bombs. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. King Tug was not afraid of the moment or the short 2-week notice, and he came in there swinging. You know, but unfortunately for him, there was just a difference in foot speed and hand speed, defense and accuracy, and that was all attributes that the man Chris Colbert displayed with you know, consistency. You know what I mean? I had him winning 11 out of 12 rounds. You know, King Tug would land some punches. You know, it's boxing. You know, it's like running in the rain. You know, you're going to get wet walking in the rain. It's boxing. You're going to get hit. But he ain't get his hit as much as he hit the man, King Tug. Not to mention, King Tug could only land literally almost one punch at a time, you know what I mean? While the man Chris Colbert could land 3 to 4 punches. You check it, and that's what Chris Colbert was doing, you know what I mean? In the first 2, 3 rounds, he was switching stances, you know, letting his hands go, switching stances from orthodox to southpaw, but he stopped doing that in the later rounds because them fellas, Chris Colbert was getting tagged, getting hit a little bit more frequent than he was when he's just standing at the fighting at the orthodox stance. What the deal, my guy? B more the BK was goody, my G. Salute. Big ups. So, you know, round 4, there was the first round I gave to the man, King Tug. You know what I mean? He let his hands go. He had the man Chris Colbert on the ropes. He had caught him with the left hook. You know what I mean? And during an exchange, had the man Chris Colbert backing up with the high guard, similar almost to like Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather in round 4, when Floyd Pacquiao let off all them combination punches, but almost all of them ain't even touched the man Floyd. It was something sort of similar for the man King Tug, you know what I mean? But I did give him that round because he was finally displaying activity and volume punching rather than just admiring his work with one punch at a time. You know, but besides that, this was all Chris Colbert, man. Big ups to my man B More the BK, man. We've been talking about this kid, Chris Colbert, since I probably came on these YouTube streets. That's a long time ago. You know what I mean? At least 4 or 5 years ago, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that, you know, of this week where he has been the topic on these YouTube streets, you know what I mean? I didn't even bother making a video about it because I made videos about him boxing. It's unfortunate that people are now gravitating to the kid, Chris Colbert, because of his take on what he thinks about Wilder and how he said Wilder's a sucker and how he thinks Tyson Fury will win the third fight. And, you know, I agree with him 100%. Wilder, no question, is a sucker. And I could say that even for if it's a fighter I like. He been moving a little bitch made. Not a little, excuse me. A whole lot of bitch made, you dig? If the man has the audacity to ask Fight Hype or whomever to remove a video just because the man, Chris Colbert, let out his opinion, then no question, Wilder is a sucker. There's no way around it. There's no gray area. You know what I mean? The man is what he is, a July 4th twerking MF. And that's what he was doing last year on July 4th, a year ago. Slim was there twerking. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But check it. That's not the reason why you're supposed to like the man Chris Colbert. Why you don't like the man Chris Colbert straight up and down because of his boxing skills and his trajectory on how good this kid could be and how good he is so far. That's where I'm coming from. In February, I made a video, the best 130-pound fighter on the planet that nobody's talking about. Not a lot of people paid attention to that video, obviously, because y'all not really paying attention. Y'all not boxing fans, really. Y'all is people who come to these YouTube streets to look for a fighter to cling on to, tug on his nuts. No pun intended, the King Tug, you know what I mean? But tugging on a fighter's nuts and finding his op or somebody whom he's supposed to be an adversary to. So you come here tugging on a particular fighter that you like's nuts, but then you're gonna hate on the next guy, the next fighter whom is supposedly is an adversary to the guy you like. You know what I mean? And that's what fellas out here doing. And you ain't supposed to do that when it comes to the man Chris Colbert. Respect the man for his skills, not because of his opinion solely. And that's why all of a sudden you're a fan of him. So y'all some fake MFs at the end of the day too. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. I didn't even make no videos about that because, there's a lot of negativity in boxing. And what I agree 100% with the kid Chris Colbert. But that's not the reason why I'm a fan of the man Chris Colbert, because I agree 100% with what Slim said. Yeah, I mean, I've been a fan of this kid since I've probably seen him on his or not his debut, but when he was fighting guys like Austin Dulé back in the day, or you know what I mean, the kid from Nashville. And I think he made him quit. He made him retire. And I was like, this kid, Lil B-Hop, and big ups to my man B-More the BK. We've been talking about this kid for a while. B-More the BK, my man says, that's a fact, B, no question. You check it. But the man did his thing tonight, albeit, the man King Tug took this fight on a short notice, you know what I mean? But he looked spectacular in there as far as, hit and not get hit and cleaning and clearing rounds, you know what I mean? I had him winning. If I gave the man any other round, it was probably round 12. King Tug, I gave him King Tug round 12. Round 3, or was it 4? And also round 10, he could make a case for him winning this fight. But overall, he just couldn't match the hand speed and the foot speed of the man Chris Colbert. Main Boxing Biker, what the deal, my guy? Salute. Main Boxing Biker, big ups. He says, Main Boxing Biker says, I heard today that it was Chris Colbert that asked to get the vid removed because he wanted to keep a clean image. Well, if that's what it is, I'm not too sure. The narrative throughout the week was Deontay Wilder called Slim, who does the boxing voice, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna even say, or should I say, the informant who runs the boxing voice. You know what I mean? Slim, who put a couple behind the joint. You know what I mean? Who told on a couple. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could go do your paperwork party on Slim, but Slim will do the boxing voice. He basically said that Wilder's team asked him to take down the video. And that's why he went out and was saying, you a big baby, you too big to be crying, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the case may be, my point is, that's not the reason why you should just gravitate to the man Chris Colbert. You should like the kid from his boxing skills. And it's a damn shame that, people just want to like the kid because the man said Wilder's a sucker and blah, blah, blah. Wilder is a sucker if that's what he did. You know what I mean? Had to ask these people to take down that video. But at the end of the day, respect the man Chris Colbert, not because of what his opinion on Wilder. Respect the man for his boxing technique, his skill set. And this guy's a major player at 130 pounds. Who's going to fight this guy? He said it himself. A Tank Davis fight is probably not in the making, you know what I mean? Because of politics. That's what he said out of his mouth, you know what I'm saying? I love to see him fight Tank Davis or any of these fighters at 130, especially Shakur Stevenson. That's a Brooklyn, Newark, New Jersey thing right there, you know what I mean? That's an East Coast thing. They could do that at MSG or the Barclays Center. 2 defensive maestros. I'd love to see that for the culture, you know what I mean? Main Boxing Biker said, nah, Ness said it was someone from PBC that called him. Okay. Whatever the case may be, the video's not around no more, and Chris Colbert even said it himself. Well, from whatever he said about Wilder, man, he got a whole lot of new Instagram subscribers and or followers, and he's got a lot. Like I said, he was a topic. Even people I've seen making videos say, I'm a newfound fan of the man Chris Colbert, and that's because their channel's dedicated to hating on Deontay Wilder. It is what it is, man. I like boxing and I like skill sets, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it comes down to. So big ups to everybody in the chat. Hit the thumbs up on your way in, on your way out. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. Big ups to my man B-More the BK. Salute. Big ups to Main Boxing Biker, another BK legend you already know. Salute to both of y'all. And if you want to support or contribute to the channel, send some donations. My PayPal account is bmarsh333 at gmail.com, or you can shoot me some papes In my Cash App at $ BMarsh333. Salute to all y'all coming through, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.